I have not seen too many windows like this before, where you have them open to the side like this.
I'm excited about this room. It'll be a nice big vanity in here that'll be built out of slab.
I would like to call it the room where it happens. I'd say the person that is gonna live in this house is probably gonna work right here.
Yeah, their own entrance outside.
Oh, wow. That is like a touch well spent. Tell us about this place.
Out in Rio Verde, it got beautiful views of the mountain. You keep work keeps. It's got a nice panoramic view in the back right as you walk in.
So this is a spec home.
This is a spec.
So this is going to be available for purchase. Oh goodness, do we have an idea of the purchase price? The asking? Well, we can guess somewhere throughout the process of looking at this. Well, this view is amazing.
Money shot right here.
Money shot. So tell me what kind of magic you've done here.
Got the flyers, open up to 4 peaks, kind of in midway process. So they were already framed and had some drywall up, but was able to work with the builder and select all the finishes.
Okay, so the race here was already starting and they already had a set of renderings.
Correct. They had a set of renderings. To me, they didn't really fit the architectural style of the home. So when he brought me in, we kind of took the architecture of the house and then made all of the finishes inside really fit with what we were working with.
This is giving a very modern, clean feel, right? Okay, so then that's going to reflect the finishes that you pick.
Correct. We kind of went with warm neutrals in here, kind of wood flooring throughout, a lot of textures, and kind of a neutral palette, but on the warmer side.
I know that we're standing here in what appears to be a shell of a wonderful home, and you're all eventually going to be able to see what this looks like once it's complete. Now, standing here in these, what are these, 15-foot ceilings?
Right about there, yep.
Yeah, like I can imagine waking up and having morning coffee with that view of those mountains in Rio Verde. So if you want to see this house, I mean, you can reach out to us and we'll show it to you. Show us some more.
So we've got the kitchen in here. We'll have cabinets that kind of rock.
Like high ceilings. We got a back kitchen over here.
A back kitchen. What is a back kitchen?
So as you're entertaining in here, your workflow and all of that kind of stuff is kind of tucked together site a little bit. Refrigerator up back here. You'll have ovens and such here, and then close really nicely into a back pantry tucked away from all your guests, and then
Nice.
just huddle.
Nice.
Out of the kitchen, you kind of come in. This will be like a wine station. We can serve some cocktails while you're entertaining your guests in here. And again, you kind of got those panoramic views of the mountains.
Can contemplate the meaning of life standing here.
While up here, you'll kind of come to the studio and sleep to the master primary suite. Again, incredible view from here out to the back.
Just based on the fact of this drywall finish, which looks to be super smooth and very, very, very flat and almost perfect, that tells me a lot about
Where we're headed.
Yeah.
Nice, clean, contemporaries. We've got curved walls and jambs in here, so no casing or anything. We'll have a nice clean base. We'll have some warm gesture wallpaper on the headboard wall.
I'm going to make a comment about the window. I have not seen too many windows like this before, where you have them open to the side like this, as well as the screens. These are metal screens with clips. Very well thought out, the person that picked this.
It was a very intentional decision to task these for cleanability, to have airflow, to be able to have the security, but also have no bugs.
Fire safety, I think, which is probably one of them. It might be a code situation, but like well thought out. I don't know why this isn't chosen more often. I mean, I'm going to say, and this is probably a reflection of the purchase price, the asking price of this house, because this is a higher end window. Just looking at it, it's higher end.
Not something you see every day here.
That's me. It's more talking like a realtor, I guess. When you see enough houses.
Primary suite, and there's a couple changes over this. On the height of this, obviously you can see this was built up We're bringing it down a little bit lower. They're working on putting in the pan and stuff today. So yeah,
Is that what I think that is?
that's a rain head. So we've got the master shower in here. We got the rain head, a handheld, and a regular shower head. His and her niche on either side.
Okay, so I have to ask one question. Does it have a recirculation pump?
Yes, it does.
For those of you who've never lived in a house with recirculation pump, not to insult anyone, but when you turn on the water, it will be at the temperature that you want it at, whether it's freezing cold or toasty hot. That is one luxury that once you've had, it's hard to do without.
His and her closets on either side. And then you kind of got the her vanity over on this side. It's like blowager. That's how we roll. Of course. If it comes down, you'll get the vanity seated side on this side and the makeup side on over here and the water closet.
So with all of the amenities that we're looking at so far, I'm going to imagine that the asking price is somewhere in the 2 to 2.5 million range.
I would say you're probably right on that. Walking back to a kitchen, you kind of got a nice good mudroom area. We'll have some built-in cabinets if they've got kiddos or anything like that. Nice drop zone, storage, all of that. And then in here we dry your laundry room. So you have the washer dryer hookup, lots of storage, nice sink in here. Yeah. And then we'll have off a great room. We've had a nice big office and mirror for the dances.
Or as I would like to call it, the room where it happens. I know that probably sounds like a silly dad comment or joke, but I'd say the person that is going to live in this house is probably going to work right here. And that's what I would call it if I lived here. Moneymaker, the moneymaker.
Awesome. That was the front door. It got a Panoramic select, and I'm kind of excited about this room. It'll be a nice big vanity in here that'll be built out of slab and a niche off the front of it. It should be really cool and pretty in there. You got this bedroom and closet over here on this side. Just across the hall is the other guest bedroom.
Great choice, these floor to ceiling windows. Like that is like a touch well spent.
Absolutely. We live in Arizona. Why not? Why not enjoy it? And here's the secondary guest bedroom and closet in here. And then they will have their shared bathroom right here. They started the aisle in this one. So we'll have a wall-to-wall mirrors in here, which have beautiful lights, floating vanity, and they started some of the 10 layup in this shower. But then once we head back, where's the great room? It kind of have a junior master seat, and this little wing over here, a little bit private, ain't that a mother-in-law or anything like that. Has its own ensuite app, walk-in closet. Again, incredible views. They have their own entrance outside.
Oh, wow.
And this one will have, again, another floating vanity vessel sink.
I like this tile.
Textured tile.
Oh, this looks like, what is this?
The porcelain textured tile has a little bit of movement in it on top of the texture, which almost gives it almost like a natural stone look.
What's that?
That's your handheld.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a different pipe.
It's a different kind of pipe. Yep.
Is it because it's exterior?
Because it's the exterior wall. I'm not entirely sure why they have it going out like that.
I find it interesting that it's its own exterior for like next gen.
If you
Kind of.
have a pool or something like that, it might be an
Oh, pool, for sure, pool. That's a great detail, yeah. I like that touch because a lot of times,
it takes through the house.
right? So in this price point and up, many times they do an outside bathroom. which might be an add-on afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're all going to look forward to seeing this once it's completed. And so how in the future, like when do you think?
And they wrapped up the one down the way and they're kind of piecemealing several in a row here. So I would say probably late summer is my guess, but I'm not entirely sure.
June, July, August?
That's kind of my assumption. I don't know because they keep bumping.
Okay, so you'll have to let us know when so we can come back and shoot this before it gets sold, because once this is done, someone's going to fall in love with it and they're going to buy it. Thank you for bringing us here today.
Yeah.